really are beginning to hold on to this idea of Christmas and giving. Just something special during the time of December. And first question, what day is Christmas? Write it in the comments. Get your chance to win. Now we have again, it's a special month. Super engineers of KMUTT, I want to thank so many of you, pretty much 2 or 3 every day, privately messaging me, asking me yesterday, look at this, computer science, someone at KMUTT, Teacher Tim, I have a question about grammar. I have an exam in the afternoon, he says, and then I say, let's do a Facebook Live. Can you read? Can you read it to me? And we'll learn together. And then we'll help more in Thailand. He said he wasn't ready. I said, okay, send me a video. Read your questions about the grammar. And the super engineer did that. He read the book and he shared. And then I answered with a voice message. And he said, thank you, Teacher Tim. And then I share with him about the contests, the December giveaways. And again, Super Dad Peapot, Merry Christmas to you. The tree is up. The star is rising of Thailand. Tell you, very proud of the super engineers. So that was yesterday. A computer science super engineer had a question on grammar. Again, see, the facts are the facts. You're going to be studying. The questions come when you're studying. And the exam was in the afternoon yesterday, so not a lot of time. Teacher Tim, hello, are you busy now? Well, am I busy? The question is, are you busy? Well, see, Teacher Tim has freed himself up. I'm retired. I am enjoying my life, and I care a lot about Thailand. So with that said, the contest, okay, the more you participate. What do you mean by participation, Teacher Tim? Well, you listen Tuesday and Wednesday in the morning, 6-minute English, okay? There it is right there. I'm going to play it from YouTube. How creative should we be? That's the new topic. And the more you participate, write in the comments when you're listening to this Facebook Live and you're listening to the audio. You can write what you hear. Tag Teacher Tim. And then I will write your name and put it in a box. You have opportunities, KMUTT super engineers, to win gift cards, 300 gift cards. Teacher Tim will purchase from the coffee shop or the bookstore or maybe the 7-Eleven, 5 of them. Also, Super Dad Peapot is going to be giving away some of his products, Shiwadi, which is a beautiful idea. You can order something. He's probably has a catalog. You can order a certain amount, you see, if you're a winner. Now, Teacher Patty, when she heard that, she's going to try to do her best to participate. This is just the beginning, everyone. Teacher Tim understands the global fact. Thailand is no different. Oh, look at this mug right here. Chemical super engineers, thank you so much for your present. Look at that. Beautiful design. They invited me to a cooking class activity. Again, are you available, Teacher Tim? Yes, you tell me the time. And then I was there. Wonderful class, homemade chicken nuggets. Again, they gave feedback as well. And you know, the feedback. I like for a teacher, a teacher to talk slower. Well, Teacher Tim talks pretty slow. Why? Why do I talk slow? Because I've been in Thailand 10 years, and the only way to get more of the people to understand is to slow down. So more understand what we're creating. If I talk very fast, like, this is what we're going to do, this is what we're going to do today, yes, we got everything. Well, what happens is many lose interest. They're bored. They can't listen to it. They can't deeply listen. Now, why are they deeply listening? I have shown that same respect first. So, prizes, Shiwadi, innovative. We are amazing. What it is. The world says nothing is being done, I have to say that everything is being done. Because out of true awareness comes true happiness. And we are all part of something called an education system in our own worlds. And if you listen to those facts, many students are bored. I was one of them. And I came from America. I fell asleep in the classroom. I was yawning in the classrooms. I didn't want to be there. I just wanted to play outside. So the ideas are new. Super Dad Peapot sharing about his organic products. And this is just for the face. Look at this. Cleansing gel. Coconut flour dewdrops. You see, Teacher Patty loves this right here. You have a chance to win this. Participate. Send Teacher Tim a private video. Okay? You get more chances when you send a private video, like yesterday about the grammar. That super engineer has a chance to win. At the beginning of January, I will do a Facebook Live, and then we will pick names, 5 names. And then I will personally contact each winner and share with them, and it will grow. It will grow. I will ask those 5 to share what they won on their Facebook or any other social media platform that they use. Share so others will know what we're doing, and we're having a lot of fun. So with that said, 6-minute English, here we go. Let's play it. Okay. Loading.
ความสวยของผู้หญิงไม่มีขีดจำ
Oh, there's a little ad on YouTube. Let's skip it. Okay.
It's English from bbclearningenglish.com.
Hello, welcome to 6-Minute English. I'm Neil.
And hello, I'm Rob.
Now, Rob, how creative are you?
Very creative, I think. Creativity is in my bones. Look at this wonderful script that I wrote and we're presenting right now.
You are what we could call...
Okay. Creativity is in my bones. Okay, so in my bones, what's that mean? All right, you got to learn these things. 6-Minute English has a transcript. You can follow along if you don't understand some of the words. And then it also teaches you different vocabulary words that you might not have heard before. With the application, when you're picking your topic. Now, Teacher Tim is picking some of the very interesting ones. Now, in the new year, you guys can pick every week as we grow and more people become aware. This is only the beginning. This is just a test. I'm doing something in the morning, 9 o'clock. You can write anytime you like to participate. You can do it at night when you're listening. It's okay. But take your time. Take your time. Okay. In your bones. Let's see.
Some of our creative industries, that's businesses that make music, art and TV, for example, are world famous. We're creative people, Rob.
Of course, but there's not such a focus on being creative in education now, and that might have an effect in the future.
There it is. There's not much of an effect on being creative in the educational world. And that might have an effect on business. Well, this is a 6-minute app. This is an app that is trying to help people learn English so they can be more creative. They can go into the business. They can share in the meetings in English. Here's another fact. Your idea is you want to learn English. You want to speak more. Well, here's a fact. English is an international language. It's used in the business world. That's why Super Dad Peapot has created the YouTube channel, his YouTube channel, with over 1,800 subscribers. He shares different ideas on the facts Here we go. Keep going.
Bernadette Duffy, an early years consultant, has been discussing on BBC Radio 4's Bringing Up Britain programme. What does she say we have been focusing too much on in schools?
We focus on things that are legitimately important, but we teach them in a way that makes them easy to measure. I think we need to redress the balance that puts the focus purely on gaining the skills and far, far more on actually using them in a creative way, because that's what's going to make a difference for the future.
So Bernadette feels we teach skills in a way that can be easily measured and tested. She says we teach these skills legitimately, which here means fairly and reasonably, but she feels we don't teach a creative approach to learning skills.
So we mean things like problem solving. I guess even tasks like data inputting and preparing spreadsheets can be approached creatively. In any job, it's sometimes good to think outside the box or find new ways of doing things.
Bernadette thinks we should move away from just learning skills and start using these skills creatively. She used the expression redress the balance, which means change things to make them fairer and more equal.
Well, here at the BBC, we have to be creative. In fact, one of our values states that creativity is the lifeblood of our organisation. Lifeblood here means the most important thing to make something a success.
Rob.
And there you go. Even 6-minute English is trying to be creative, the lifeblood of their organization, to, at the end, or right now, to be successful, because they are, even if they help one. And again, the head professor at INCAE uses this. He shared this idea, 6-minute English. It's helped him understand some of the stories of today. And 6-minute English, they are success. They want to be more successful? Well, that's their compassion to help more. So they understand the facts. They develop their idea.
See, creativity's in your blood, but on an everyday level, how can we all improve our creativity and be more like you?
Well, Neil, I'm no expert, but innovation manager Nick Skillicorn is. He's also been speaking to the BBC and explaining what we can do to help ourselves. What does he suggest?
On a daily basis, everyone should take 15 minutes of what I call unfocused time. Time that they're not looking at any screen, time that they can essentially get back into their own head, slow down a bit, and start forming these new connections between disparate ideas that result in divergent new original ideas.
So we need free time to collect all our different thoughts in our head, what Nick calls disparate ideas, to create new and amazing ideas.
Disparate ideas are very different ideas, all unrelated. And we need what we might call headspace. That's when your mind is in a good state and you can think clearly. For me, I have headspace when I'm lying in the bath or out riding my bike. There are no interruptions.
Well, you certainly don't get your ideas sitting at a desk focusing on one task. We all need some downtime to get creative. But children going into school now will grow up to do a job that doesn't yet exist. And faced with the challenges of AI, automation, green issues and an ageing population.
Okay, so children of today are going to have jobs that don't even exist right now, and they're going to be challenged by AI, automation, AE, engineering. Thank you so much for teaching me. When you come to me with your thesis, and you share all of your research, and you speak to me. This is Super Dad Suchai's idea. It was always about speaking to Teacher Tim, and that's what the senior super engineers and so many have done over time, the past 2 years. It's wonderful to see. And then the green issues. BBC, this, how creative should we be? After the exams, Ben, who is studying agriculture, she understands about GMO. She's researching. She's going to do a Facebook Live with Teacher Tim, Innovative English of Thailand. She's going to share in her language. I told her just now, you can share in Thai. It's okay. I will listen to it, and then I will ask you simple questions. Well, Ben did a Facebook Live last week on grammar with Teacher Tim. She's a freshman. So how courageous are you going to be, Thailand? You already are. You're rising. And again, this is about you. Don't think too much about everybody else watching you. This is an opportunity. Okay? It's happening. BBC, very creative. They're also saying that we need to be innovative. We need to think outside the box. What does that mean? Outside the box. They share inside the 6 minute. Okay? So green issues going to be very important. Okay? And they're talking about that. Here we go. Finish up.
Creativity and imagination will be vital.
Right, well, let's get back.
Imagination will be vital. Vital. Well, last week we learned vital. Important. See? And then they use it again here. So the repetitive, picking topics that you love, 6 minutes. 0 excuses to say I don't have any time, I'm too busy. If you have the vision, the idea, the dream is to be a better individual in English, and that is not just these 4 skills. These just are there in the world. We're talking about the 5th skill, developing that one, and that's the confidence to be able to share, the confidence to be able to help others. Once you understand, to the Master Super Engineers Super Kit and some of the others that are sharing ideas with Teacher Tim now, I have to be patient. It's not for me to tell you, okay, this is what we're going to do today. No, this is about me being patient and waiting for you to share what's your idea. And you guys are, privately for now. It's okay. All right, imagination. This is a very beautiful... The chemical super engineers, the freshmen, one of the groups picked this one. And when they spoke at the end of the class, the TOEIC activity class that Teacher Tim joined, well, they never been a part of something that they saw that day. 2 hours. Never. They would always be given a book, and they have to memorize things. They'll fall asleep. They never had the 6 minute English and a Kahoot and then sharing afterward. I guarantee you. You tell me where there's a class and a video. It's Facebook Live. Facebook Live for people to see. Okay? So imagination, being creative, innovative English of Thailand.
Talking about the creativity of Banksy now.
Ah, yes, because earlier I asked you which one of his well-known pieces of artwork has been in the news recently. Is it A, Girl with Balloon, B, Girl with Red Balloon, or C, Balloon Girl?
Wow, I don't know who Banksy is. That's something new for me.
And I said C, Balloon Girl. I know it was a girl and a balloon.
Not quite right, Rob. The artwork is titled Girl with Balloon. This was recently auctioned in London, but amazingly shredded in its frame as someone's winning bid was accepted.
Wow, that's a very creative way to destroy a picture. I'll do the same with this script soon, but not before we have recapped some of today's vocabulary. Starting with a creative, that's a person...
Okay, so they're going to recap the vocabulary of today in the 6 minute English. Now, Teacher Tim, this 6 minute English took longer because I stop it, I explain things, you guys can write questions down, when you're available and you're listening to this, just tag me if you like. You don't even need to tag me. Teacher Tim is everywhere. I don't need to be tagged. And I know where everything is because I'm aware. You will understand that Teacher Tim does not just press like just to press like. I'm reading things. I am seeing what super engineers are actually sharing. And then I comment. See? And then they comment back. That's the interactive of Facebook. Not many people understand that part. This is the interactive, that's how Teacher Tim uses it. All right, so the recap on the vocabulary.
Job is to use a lot of imagination and come up with new ideas, such as someone who works in the media or advertising.
Then we mentioned legitimately, which describes doing something fairly and reasonably.
Next, we heard the expression redress the balance. This means to make things fairer and more equal.
We also talked about creativity being the lifeblood of the BBC. Lifeblood here means the most important thing to make something a success. And I know creativity is running through your veins, Rob.
Yeah, thanks, Neil. We also heard the word disparate, meaning that...
Okay, So running through your veins, okay? You got the veins with the blood. Okay, so, imagination, to be creative. It's the lifeblood of BBC, you see? So how beautiful is that for, this app, which is in YouTube, it's on Facebook, the lifeblood is, imagination, to be creative, to help English learners. And again, this app makes money through advertising. Do you think all these people are doing this for free? And these hosts? They need to make money? Well, the facts are the facts. People need to make money to support their family, to buy the necessities of things in their life. This is just a fact. And again, it's truly happening in Thailand. We can go through technology. This is what we're doing right now. We're going through technology. The world has not gone through technology. We have to go through it to pop out and come back to nature. It's just that is the simplicity of chemistry. You got duality, two sides. You got acid, you got alkaline. Too much acid, too much cooked food, you're not alkaline. Alkaline is life, acid's death. Oh, what's happening here when you're too acidic? You start burning, you start itching, you start getting pains everywhere. That's your body telling you something. You're out of balance. And this is what technology is actually doing to humans. It's in a lot of ways, it's destroying things, but that's okay. We got to go through it. Look at all the technology before, websites and social media happen. It's the same thing. You listen to some of these videos. They talk about a car. Oh my God, people are going to be in a car going 40 miles an hour in a metal machine? That's crazy. Well, look at us now. We drive 120 on a motorcycle, 150 on the streets, zipping through. And it's like it's nothing. Say, oh my God, how can I not do that? Bring back the horses. All right, so they're recapping vocab. Guys, comment. Comment whenever you like. Up to you guys.
Different and unrelated. And we talked about headspace, which is when your mind is in a good state and you can think clearly.
Before we head off to find some headspace, don't forget to visit our website at bbclearningenglish.com for more great learning English content. That's
There, see, BBC learningenglish.com, their website. See, so that's really nice. They got the website there, and so much is happening. Teacher Tim with the coffee mug from the chemical super engineer. I want to thank Nooch, and it's going to be a fun 2019, everyone. Going to do some things with the chemical super engineers, the mandatory activities. I'll be part of it. I'll come in for an hour or two. Let's do more cooking classes. INC, AE, I'm looking forward to the INC camp. Come on, come and share like you did last year. The activities, I want to hear what activities you have, because Teacher Tim's ready. Get ready, because I'm going to show, when I have my station, we're going to do cahoots. Get ready. Cheers, everyone. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Enjoy December. There it is, gift giving. 5 winners. KMU TT gift cards, and just the beginning. Shiwadi. Gobi, organic from Thailand. Going to give away also. Okay? All right. We're out.